We begin with breaking news this morning at 7 a.m. Denver police are investigating a shooting along North Tower Road just south of East 60th Avenue. That's by the airport to the east of Pena Boulevard. This is a live look at the scene right now. You can see a lot of police vehicles there, a lot of crime scene tape as well. Police say one person has been taken to the hospital. We don't know how badly they were hurt. Right now, we're working to learn more information about the suspect. Once we get some more information, we will pass it along to you. Well, thanks for joining us on this Monday morning. I'm Corey Rose here with Jordan, Brianna, and Keely.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. Let's get a check of that forecast now. Keely, once again, we're in for a very nice day, and I'm not complaining or anything. It just feels weird that Christmas is next week, and we're talking about the 60s.
It does feel weird, and it's going to feel weird, I have to tell you, for the next several days, so get ready for it. Hey, but on Thursday, Jordan, you'll be happy to know temperatures will drop down to pretty close to where they should be. Not quite, but we'll get down for high temperatures in the upper 40s. That doesn't happen until Thursday. Until then, we're looking at another day of highs in the 60s. In fact, we're looking at several more days with highs in the 60s. Our forecast high today, 66 degrees. Our current record is 68, so dangerously close to record territory when it comes to the warmth. And again, our normal high is 43 for this time of the year, so well above that. Current temperatures around the metro area, we're at 37 degrees outside the 9 News studios, 42 at DIA, still 32 degrees, chilly in Centennial, 38 in Central Park. 37 calm winds. Again, those winds not going to be an issue across the plains today like they have been, although they're going to get a little breezy in the foothills and the mountains this afternoon and this evening. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast, making it into the 50s by 10 o'clock and the 60s by noon today. Lots of sunshine. Those warm temperatures topping our headlines once again. The 7th day in the 60s marks today. Not as windy, again, light breeze across the plains, although a little bit breezy in the foothills and the mountains this afternoon and tonight. Dry and mild pattern, but cooling off with some snow in the forecast for the mountains midweek. We'll kind of break down the timeline of when you can expect the snow and your traffic impacts up in the high country due to that snow coming up in your complete forecast in just a bit.
Keely, thank you so much. Sky 9 right now giving us a live look. 7:03 is your time for this Monday morning. A live look right now from Wadsworth and C470 if you're heading out the door. A quiet start to your Monday morning. No impacts out there whatsoever. But I do want to show you our CDOT cameras because right now I-25, you can see those southbound lanes. We are seeing bumper to bumper traffic. This is all happening right near 38th Avenue. So if you're heading down to Spear, maybe 6th Avenue, Alameda, this is what you can expect for that morning drive. So getting to your drive times real quick. Downtown to the Tech Center, both directions, a 15 to 16 minute drive. It's not looking bad right now, but overall you can see we have a lot of green, but also pockets of slowdowns, specifically along 225 if you're heading up northbound to I-70. 270 also seeing heavy delays in that area between York and Vasquez. So in just a couple of minutes, I'm going to get to your drive times for those taking 270, westbound 76, as well as 225.
Westbound I-70 is going to be shut down twice this week, starting tonight at 9 and to 5 tomorrow morning. Crews are building temporary support structures for a new concrete segmental bridge that will eventually carry westbound traffic in a new alignment aimed at improving safety and traffic flow. During the closures, drivers will detour off I-70 at US 6 and loop back on to rejoin westbound traffic with flaggers on site to help direct the vehicles. Westbound I-70 is also going to be closed Tuesday night at the same times. Right now, Denver police have issued 2 Medina alerts after 2 hit and runs in the metro area. The first is for this gold 2008 BMW X3. It has a license plate of ECBF17. Police say that BMW hit another car at Sheridan Boulevard and 17th Avenue, seriously injuring a person. The BMW drove off on Sheridan. Police say the car has heavy damage on its driver's side. And then meanwhile, Denver police are also looking for a white 2010 Toyota Corolla. It has a license plate of EDMU42. Police say the Corolla hit someone at the crosswalk of Federal Boulevard and Kentucky Avenue. The person suffered serious injuries. Police say the Toyota drove off traveling north on Federal. The car has slight to moderate damage to the front bumper. Anyone who recognizes either one of these cars is asked to call the Denver Police Department. Their number is 720-913-2000.
A new pilot program is testing wastewater to track drug use in 5 cities in El Paso and Teller counties. This is according to our news partners at the Gazette. The program's going going to test, record, and study human waste for the presence of opioids. It's a similar method used to track COVID during the pandemic. The Pikes Peak Region 16 Opioid Abatement Council says that the purpose is to provide early warnings to prevent spikes in overdoses and potentially save lives. The council controls local government disbursement of money from several lawsuit settlements reached nationwide with big pharma companies. Colorado is expected to receive nearly $1 billion in opioid settlement funds over 18 years. Similar programs have already been rolled out in different cities all across the state.
The Adams County Sheriff's Office is warning of a new email scam targeting the county. The Sheriff's Office says scammers are posing as county employees and officials. Scammers are sending fake invoices to businesses asking for permit fees to be paid by wire transfer. The Sheriff's Office says permits are fake and are urging people not to send them money. If you're unsure if an email is real, call the county and they will confirm. If you've got a student loan or if your child is considering borrowing money for college, heads up. The Department of Education is moving to shut down a popular repayment plan for low-income borrowers.
Yeah, so in some cases under the plan, payments were reduced to zero and fast-tracked to loan forgiveness. It's been in legal limbo for months after multiple red states challenged this. They argue that the repayment plan served as a workaround for mass student loan forgiveness, which the Supreme Court found were unconstitutional. To resolve those legal challenges, the Department of Education has agreed to end the program entirely. As of July, 7 million people were enrolled in the plan. The Department of Education plans to begin notifying impacted borrowers in the coming weeks. Those currently on the SAVE plan will have limited time to switch to a new repayment program and resume payments. Lexi Allen, a 2023 graduate of MSU Denver, uses the SAVE plan. She plans to return to school in the fall to pursue a master's in social work. Allen says that she recently started making payments after 2 years in forbearance.
I feel disappointed just because, I want to not die with debt. However, I kind of accept that that might be the case. And I just don't want to have to worry about that. But that's just where I'm at right now, unfortunately.
The court still needs to approve the settlement, which will likely happen next year, according to Karen Cody Hopkins, a Colorado student loan lawyer. She suggests borrowers review their current plans and use federal tools such as the repayment calculator to determine the best alternatives. You can find that link on our website, 9news.com.
The majority of Americans disapprove of President Trump and his administration's policies. A new poll from NBC News and SurveyMonkey finds Trump's approval rating at 42% with a disapproval rate of 58%. 27% of those polled said the economy is their top concern, with 53% saying they trust Democrats more to handle rising prices. The survey found that 71% disapprove of the Trump administration's handling of the Epstein files. President Trump also seems to be losing support from MAGA Republicans, dropping from a 79% strong approval rating in April to a 70% approval rate now.